Yes, viewers, after Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, RJD leader and former Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejashwi Yadav, who has openly opposed the passage of the Waqf Amendment Bill. He promised that the Waqf Bill will be tossed into the dustbin if the party forms the government in the upcoming elections in Bihar. He also disclosed that his party moved the Supreme Court against the controversial legislation which was passed in the parliament and later got assent from President Murmu as she signed the Waqf Amendment Bill into a law. Listen in to what the leaders have said.
But Waqf property also, it was done motivatedly, politically, to divide the country, to divide and rule policy. That BJP's agenda, that we know everything. But one day they will go away and the other government will come, and that time must remember there will be another amendment and it will be passed in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha.
सरकार बना करके इस कानून को कूड़ेदान में फेंकना। सीए एनआरसी का भी हम लोगों ने प्रस्ताव जो है भेजा था कि नहीं भेजा था कि किसी भी कीमत पे हम लोग सीए एनआरसी को बिहार में लागू नहीं होने देंगे। सब लोगों ने पास करके भेजा था।
Meanwhile, it's a massive showdown over Waqf bill that continues as the All India Muslim Personal Law Board has declared the bill unconstitutional and announced nationwide protests opposing the bill. While the nation celebrated the passage of the Waqf bill, AIMPLB claims that the bill is a black mark and a stain on the world's largest democracy.
देखिए, बड़े अफसोस की बात है जिस तेजी से वक्फ बिल पास हुआ कि एक दिन लोकसभा में पूरी रात बहस होती रही, 2 बजे रात को फिर राज्यसभा में भी यही हाल रहा और राष्ट्रपति के पास जाके फौरन मंजूरी नहीं मिलती है। उसको देखा जाता है, उसको परखा जाता है, उसके लीगल एक्सेप्ट देखे जाते हैं, मगर बड़े अफसोस की बात है कि राष्ट्रपति महोदया से भी उसको मंजूरी मिल गई है। अब देखते हैं अपने लीगल सेल को बिठा के कि हमारी लीगल सेल बैठ के क्या कहती है और हमारी लीगल सेल जो भी राय देगी उसके ऊपर अमल किया जाएगा। देखिए, जिस तरीके से सुप्रीम कोर्ट की बात कही जा रही थी, कानून बन गया है, तो लिहाजा आप कानून के जानकारों से पूछना चाहिए कि इसके अंदर क्या हो सकता है। इसीलिए हमारी ऑल इंडिया शिया मसला बोर्ड की लीगल सेल है और हमारी लीगल सेल बाकायदा इसके ऊपर विचार कर रही है और उम्मीद है कि आज से कल तक के कोई रास्ता निकल के आएगा।
Joining us live is the International President of VHP, Alok Kumar. Sir, All India Muslim Personal Law Board has declared nationwide protest. How do you look at this against the Waqf bill which is passed?
It is a very wrong decision. Not because they do not have a right to protest, they do have a right to protest. But I would accuse them of spreading a blatant misinformation campaign to provoke the Muslim community by misleading them to believe that this bill is against the Muslims. This bill, before becoming an act, has passed through many stages. When it was introduced in the parliament, the opposition suggested that it be referred to the JPC. The JPC went around the country, heard all the views, and then decided its recommendations that were given to the government. The government accepted most of those recommendations, but then it was not bulldozed in the parliament. It was debated in the parliament in one of the longest debates on a bill, which went on past midnight. Everybody was allowed to speak and allowed to speak beyond the allotted time to him. Everybody was heard, and then the parliament considered it, passed it by a sufficient majority. The bill is in favor of streamlining the Waqf system to ensure that its properties are safeguarded, to ensure that in future only such properties could be given to the Waqf of which the donor has a clear title, and then a proper documentation. The documentation to be put onto the website It makes it transparent. It makes it foolproof. It is in favor of the Muslim community that the properties of the Waqf, that is, the properties that are donated to Allah, are well kept and used for the purposes of the Waqf. Why should somebody object to these provisions? It is in favor of the women. There would be representation of women, at least 2 in number, in the board and the Waqf council.